heart of it. Good. This line I can read without issue. This will be our final night of fear, our final night of suffering. Sacrifice, communion, the harvest moon. An unsettling combination.
Indeed. What the hell were they up to?
Malachi would never have risen so far without the patronage of an emperor like Cultists. It would appear that Doriani and Queen Atsiri shared a similar relationship. It was said of the beautiful Atsiri that she wished to see her likeness reflected in the still waters of history. Cultists was no less self-impressed. Of all the sins, vanity is the most hideous.
Fittingly enough. And also when he says Chittis, it sounds like shittis. And yeah, that's a bit awkward. Emperor Shittis. Why did he shit you? Like, what? It's very confusing.
Oh my.
Even I'm just thinking, Emperor shit us out. Emperor shit us out. And it's just... What? Just the image.
Oh my. This first line is frighteningly clear. Our queen is dead. Doriani is dead. So many have fallen. So many have changed. The latter text is almost indecipherable. It practically hums with agitation. Let me see. I can make out the words sleep, nightmare, and...
The beast.
The beast. Whatever that may be. Our historian finishes with, "We have succeeded where our forebears did not. We have failed ourselves." I need not imagine the fall of the Val. I saw the nightmare with my own eyes.
You know, he's remarkably well kept together. He's been trapped here for who knows how many centuries. He's pretty sane. You gotta give it to him. You really gotta, give it to him. Most other people would have, degraded mentally, like. Well done, miscellaneous, scholar.
Sun fell in the course of an hour, no more. A tempest raged down from the mountains and engulfed the city, throwing it into midday darkness. I saw madness in my colleagues' eyes, watched as the most rational men in the Empire jabbered and slavered and slaughtered each other. I witnessed Trinian, our gemling intellectus prime, engulfed by the radiance of his flaming cranial gem, and wither like a grape in the sun into a thing of desiccation and famishment. I've seen mountains spew fire in Ngamakanui. I've seen waves as tall as trees and winds that leveled warriors and walls alike. Nature is what nature is. There was nothing natural about the cataclysm.
Remember what they were saying about that talk? It can make gems go molten. It can really fucks with them, Imagine a gem implanted in a person, and then the gem is subjected to the talk. The talk isn't the cause of the cataclysm, nah. It's something else. But the other thing certainly bears a similar thing to the talk. Remember what the Gemwing Queen, she's still around, what she was saying. She, feck. Mine's distracted all to hell. she was saying something about the talk driving gems to molten fury or something. So imagine that being in a person and the gem going berserk. Still, certainly wouldn't explain the corpses constantly rising or people going utterly feral. I think they'll just die straight out. So clearly it must be something else. But now, I wonder if there's a connection, basically. Like maybe they're, you know, the, I know, cataclysm spreader reagent, like say the base product of whatever the talc was from or something, and it, you know, changed it in some way, so it had a different effect. I'm talking out my arse. It's probably nothing like that, but I like guessing, you know. Makes me more interested in the game, you know.
Strange. I was put in charge of dating the most antiquated of texts. This parchment, it's a remarkable copy, but it's no original. Much younger. Oh my. Listen to this. My dearest Isius, I have been enlightened beyond expectation. Your work in translating these artifacts is worthy of the highest recompense, and thus I am delighted to offer you a position in my personal laboratory. Please do not give your escorts any consternation. I would be most pained to see such a precious asset damaged in any way. I very much look forward to working with you. Isius Perandus, your friend and admirer, Malachi. Poor Isius. Wherever you went, my pity goes with you.
Yeah. Yeah. I remember what the Gemwin Queen suffered at that one guy's tender mercies. Wasn't it? I don't think it was the same guy as Malachi. I think Malachi was a different thaumaturge. So I think Malachi was a bigger, you know, more important person. So imagine what he would have pulled off to Asius. Can I be honest? I'm kind of expecting to run into that in the Scepter of God when we go there in a mo. Once I'm done with the hedge mage.
How Malachi survived the Purity Rebellion, I don't know. He was at Emperor Vol's side before Chittis' corpse was even cold. I suppose Vol found him as difficult to refuse as Isius did.
Yeah.
Remember, life is precious.
Indeed it is. It's kind of disappointing that's the eight of all of that. Like, can we take his painting down and bring it with us? Like, just, you know, teleport it back, bring it back to the Sarn encampment. Yeah, I don't see myself ever playing on Cruel or Merciless. No. Okay, I need to find the hedge maze. Okay. I'm gonna head this way. I think in this direction is the hedge maze. Yes, that's totally where I wanted. Where I thought what I was going to say. Actually, I thought this in this direction was the Scepter of God. Okay, the Bament Cultists. I'll tab for a second. Recording locally. The mic is fine. Down there's fine. Over there's fine. I'm paranoid. Something's gone wrong. I remember thinking, oh, I've got to go do something in a moment. I'll leave it a sec. But now I don't remember what I was going to do. Silverbrand, the Widowmaker. Come on. That's irritating, folks. Be nice if they just put down the default portal, you know? At least I got back in quickly enough, so it shouldn't be too much of an issue. I just need to res my zombies. That's a misclick. Res my zombies ASAP. Forgot I don't have any internet on my phone, or else I'd use my phone's Wi-Fi. I think it's more reliable. Okay, let's beat you down, and we'll see if I can res this thing. Yeah, I can, surprisingly. Ooh, that's cool. Yeah, that's cool. Disturbing looking, but cool. Oh, random golem. Wonder will my shade teleport over to me? Yep, it just took it a moment. Excellent. And this was a special enemy, so I wonder how much of its stats it hold on to. I know they take a decrease inherently, but I wonder how much they hold on to. Oh, these are the cultists. Okay, R. C. Go back. Keep beating them down. Res. Annoying. Nearly lost my shade, so I suppose that res was actually... that death was actually quite good timing. I like holding on to that beastie. Because I normally don't have access to devours. The Conqueror Worm. That's a reference to an Edgar Allan Poe song, poem. I was going to say song there because of Voltaire did a song based off of it. Basically took the entire poem itself and put music to it, and it's actually worked really well. Okay, come on, big guy. I like this game, but the lag is fucking killer. It's really not good. They have to work on their services, their servers and whatnot. Seriously.
A dark presence hides just out of sight. Only bodies betray its movements.
I have no idea what monster they summoned. There's statues there, but I assumed they were rated to, you know, normal statues, unless they were what they summoned. So I'm kind of confused, honestly. Here's the plum. Why would anyone eat of that tree? Chittis's plum. Chittis's plum, succulent as blood, sweet as power. Bring it to Fairgraves. Plus level of plus 5 level chest. And releases cost of clouds. Reeve. Attacks a small area in front of you. Each reeve that hits an enemy increases the area of effect. The area is reset after a short period without hitting anything. Daggers, claws, and one-handed swords. Oh, disappointing. Orderly plate. 252 armor. Does look fantastic. Orderly plate. Non-blue. Oh, on this. Okay, 312 plus 4 to armor. 22% increased armor. 12% to stun and block recovery. And 37 physical damage to melee attackers. Revolve reflex. I'll lose 54 energy shield. A bit more than that to do to other bonuses. But I'll gain a ton of armor. I will lose a green slot. That's irritating. Oh, hold off on it. It's it actually is really tempting. There's a trial of ascendancy somewhere here. My god, the lag. I've no way of knowing. Is it me? Or the, their servers? I've no way. I'm still connected. There's no way to know. Oh, well, wow, you can hover over a thing. But here, there's nothing. Can only hope it improves. Just have to look around here somewhere. And, I'll find it. Find what, the Trial of Ascendancy. Here is Ebon Cause and Fury Prowler. Okay, and here is a also a vengeful other thing. Yep, and I got Whetstone, I think. Okay, we'll beat these up, and we'll go and deal with. Well, we'll go and keep looking for the other thing. These devourers are creepy. Wonder, are they natural critters here or not? Somehow I doubt it, but you never know. It is a fancy game. You know, it's plenty possible that these are, you know, natural critters in a place. Runed Titan. Oh, good for it. Ooh. Yes, here it is.
A leader cannot simply stride forward into the future and expect his people to be able to follow. A leader must look over his shoulder so that he can witness and understand the consequences of the path he has chosen. To ensure that his people are still with him, to ensure that he has not become lost.
Cool. You know, and that is good advice. But these trials really don't work that, because you can just kind of stride on through and just be, yeah, you don't have to worry about it. And the darts even hurt the enemies. That's brilliant. And you can block them. Cool.
An emperor must know precisely where he stands.
Enter the labyrinth. Portal. I know what they mean. Firstly, docks. Remember that magical dome earlier? We could probably take that down now, but like if we kill off the mages powering it or whatever. But I can't be bothered right now. Bane Guard. Boarding axe, bronze scout boots.
Look at the sheen on that plum. Is it not the most delectable fruit that you've ever seen? No? Perhaps the gloss of hope is for my eyes only.
That's kind of a hilarious background event going on there.
Nothing bonds two souls more sadly than murder. For that reason alone, I knew you could be relied upon.
Sounds like he's going to kill me, try and kill me again.
Amateur vintnering. Quick squeeze of the plum, like so into the decanter. Oh my! Look how it transmutes the juice so swiftly from material to spectral. Effortless. And what an aroma. Imminent death never smelled so sweet. I believe I shall call this fine conclusion